Welcome to the Trini Techcast. This is episode number 73. Yes. And we are recording on the, what today is the 8th of July? 4 days after the 4th of July. My name is Mr. Charles, Andre Charles from makeITsimpleTT, and this is my co-host.
Yes, I'm Akim there from Redbit _tech. Yeah, so we're going on. So for me, I know we started a little late, but for me, I kind of just finished beating my 4-year-old daughter in Mario Kart and Wii Sports, and kind of hearing her crying for the last 15 minutes or so.
Okay. When you say beat, you mean lap kind of beat or drive kind of slow and allow her to feel like she's going to win and then...
I come first and she was 12th.
And you just sat down and put down the control and watch her?
Yeah, I win and
then
so across the finish line and she kind of see it. But like when she crossed the finish line herself and then she is straight from first to 12th and she realized she was 12th.
She started crying?
Yeah, yep. Like had a well dog. Cause she real competitive. Like while we racing, she'd be like, gonna beat ya. And like girl giving me talk, like like a normal child, you'll feel sorry for them, you might let them win or whatever. But like she does be trained talk for me, so I'll be like, nah, I can't let you win. And I was beat her like real bad, and then she's crying. But
you have no heart. Man have no heart, no chill. You go and tell them how old she is?
She's 4.
This man mercilessly beating her 4-year-old in Mario Kart and coming and boasting about it,
No, she does be antagonizing.
Right. So here my strategy, right? What I just do is just let them win 2. Yeah. And be like, let them win 2 and then take all the talk. Take everything and listen to all of the talk. And be like, let me play our next one. And then play the next one and then utterly destroy him. Well, my daughter, she ain't that competitive, but utterly destroy my son. And then I'll just start to throw real talk. And then it's be a little easier because they get a chance to, feel like they're at the top of the mountain. And then you just kind of peg them down. But you even let any child climb. You like, the reach. Nope. No. From the time you get a photo, kick it down.
No, like she would like Dad, I wanna come play video games. I'll be like, okay. And before you even start, she'll be like, I'm gonna beat you, I'm gonna win, and it's like, girl, like just play for fun. But no, she want to be competitive, so I'll teach her.
She want all the
teach
smoke.
Her a valuable lesson.
Nah, she'll get over it. That crying is just for to build up enough fire to come for you the next time. And then one day she'll genuinely give you a competition. No, she'll give you a competition.
She's giving a competition, and right now badminton, you want to just swinging, because she's just be swinging and she's be hitting some real good shots. So I saw the lean forward.
Yeah,
and like beat her
and use strategy and technique and be like, okay, once I do this, she can't get
if she play any other child, any badminton, she'll beat them. Cause I just had to try to beat her. But I still beat her though.
Wow, we're surrounded by animals. Alright, y'all, that was the intro. The usual. We tell you about our lives because we assume that you want to hear about it because, hey, you keep coming back to listen. So we'll see how that goes as we continue. To talk about today, here's what we're talking about. First thing is police feedback on a Google form. Yes, there is a Google form for you to give police feedback. And we found it. Well, actually, Akeem found it somewhere on the internet. We're going to look at this Google form and have a nice little laugh. Well, not a laugh. It's not a laugh, but there's an article to go along with it. But
that's something else to laugh at.
Yeah. That thing's to laugh at then. But we in that's not the funny story. Anyway, court pay might be moving too slow. That's a video we kind of go through and try to figure out what is the issue with court pay, because we know court pay is linked to WePay, and for the most part, we don't really hear bad things about WePay from most people. But if court pay and WePay not working out properly, that's something that we should talk about. And lastly, we're talking about Tesla being the Google of EVs, because they're reporting some things about, Tesla dropping in percentages, and we but that's basically what Google is like. They just dominate the market, and everybody just keep micro analyzing them now. So let's see how that goes, and we will go into our first story now on the Trinitech Cast. Let's go. So there's this article from our current commissioner of police. Is she still acting?
No, I think she got confirmed, and she went through a performance review, and she got a extension.
Oh, for real?
Based on her performance. So.
I don't think I read the article, I didn't really follow up on it.
That was earlier this year.
No, not this article. I don't think I read the article about her being confirmed. Police want feedback from the public, and she's posing with some boxes. For those of y'all who listening, for those of y'all listening, I think I'm going to start a public video version on Spotify so that you could watch the podcast if you want to, but you could also listen to the audio version. That's a side note. I realize we have that capability now. These boxes, you ever see them stencils where you have a stencil?
Somebody's spray paint.
Yeah, it's spray paint, and I don't know if it's a stencil or they did each letter individually, but you can literally see that the letters are on crooked. Yeah. And it's one of them old school feedback boxes where you just anonymously walk up to it to watch this. The customer service unit feedback bins boxes will be placed in every police station across Trinidad and Tobago Police Services 10 divisions. Commissioner of Police Earl Christopher said the boxes will be used to gather real-time and on-the-ground feedback from citizens that can be analyzed and acted upon. Hold on, wait. We'll dissect it real-time. Christopher made the announcement. She said there are plans to usher a new era of customer-centric policing and to dispense excellent service. The TTPS Customer Service Unit is an initiative designed to elevate the quality of service provided to the public by each and every officer of the TTPS. What do you have to say?
How are you going to get real-time collection or analysis when you're collecting stuff in a paper box? How that going to be real-time? It had a lot of discourse on this online, people saying, how you go and collate the data, how you go and aggregate it, how you go and analyze it. Who go and be the one to look at this stuff, and then what's going to happen after that? Somebody that's going to look at it, write it in a book, or it go in a system, or...
you think it's going to go in a computer? Don't worry, we'll get there. Okay, let me read the next paragraph for you now, man. The unit will coordinate training, manage complaints, and make recommendations to the Office of the Commissioner of Police on matters of reform and discipline. The concept of good customer service is rooted in the accepted principle that the people we serve, like us, deserve good service wherever we go. It is based on the consideration that the organization changed its name from the police force to police service many years ago. And
that box supposed to be full because they have some of the worst customer. When I say customer service, I mean how they deal with the public.
So
how many people could say they had good experiences with a simple interaction with the police in terms of good customer service, or even going to a police station making a report?
How
they deal with the general public?
No, I think I have had neutral experiences, however. Neutral experiences mean that they kind of just be like, yes, you could get out over there. Sure, no problem. Yeah, go over there, get our form there, and then you come back and check me. Okay. Yeah, just fill out that and fill out that. And nothing, no with any attitude. But I've also had the experiences where they expect you to know exactly how a certain situation works. And when you go and you don't know, and you be like, so where do I get the form? Well, it's over there, sir. I'll be like, well, thanks. I knew that. Yeah.
That is not going to be solved by suggestion boxes. And that is customer service. So people go and put in a box, hey, or the officers don't know how to talk to people, or they need customer, and we're going to come out of it. Because they're going to go and hold workshops with the police officers.
We're going to come out of it is somebody going to have the job of reading all of that paper-based information and then
doing nothing.
Which leads us to the next part. Because you went hunting, actually you were looking in the comments.
In the comment section.
And while you were looking in the comments, we found, you're wondering why we have a story about boxes in a police station. Wait, there is a Google form, kids. There is a Google form. The Google form is called the customer feedback form. Your feedback is important to us. Please complete the questions with respect to your visit at this station or office. Your response is confidential, and we thank you in advance for your participation.
But
please state the date of your visit. Go ahead.
How can the response be confidential?
Because
are they sharing your email?
Not collecting it. Well, you'll see my email address on this side, but it will say not shared on the on.
Okay, so if you open it in like an incognito tab, it should still.
No, it just wouldn't share it at all. It just doesn't collect email addresses because you could create a Google form that doesn't collect email addresses. But probably I wouldn't trust a Google form to not collect any metadata or any sort of information. Like if you wanted to really, really badly, maybe you could figure it out. But I've done this before. I've collected. I've given students who have to do like the SB and the I.
I know. It's possible.
Tell them to do it, but. Hey, it says not shared. If Google said not shared, it not shared, and yeah, for sure. So you had to put the date of your visit.
Check, run it, that's good.
Yeah, click on the
test run.
So you click on the date of your visit. Let's say I visited on the 8th of, right? Please state the time you visited the station. There's a time slot, so you had to put like 6
a.m. You went to the first thing in the morning.
Yeah, 6 a.m. Please state the time you left the station. All right,
8 o'clock.
What an accident, or? All right, 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
That's when you hold the decision.
You get locked up too.
Please say the station or office visited. I'll put St. Joseph just because I can. That's the first thing I came to read. Regimental number, rank, or name of the officer. You see, this is a problem. You could put the regimental number, the rank / the rank and name of the officer who interviewed you. It should be that you get 2 options here because these free answer fields. Okay. When you're designing a form, of course you would know, right? Your goal is to make the data as discrete as possible. Meaning, if you have to choose the station or office visited, I should get a drop-down box to choose which one. Because somebody might put St. Joseph, somebody might put St. not full stop Joseph, somebody might put St. Joseph with 2 H's
or
something like that, right? Yeah. And when you have to analyze the form now, you're going to have a lot of bad data because it might have St. Joseph, or let me say it's Blanchy Shares, right?
Yeah.
Everybody going to spell Blanchy Shares wrong. So you're going to get 15 different records about Blanchy Shares, but you don't know that it's Blanchy Shares, so data analysis is going to become difficult. And this is poor form making. Like when I teaching students how to create forms, I'll be like, listen, if it could be put in a choice option, give them a choice to choose from a list of things. Free answers will set you up. So, and nothing is mandatory except the date, right? Yeah, they lose marks.
Lose some marks.
Yeah, this form done on 8 out of 10. What was the purpose of a visit? Right, good. Look, so there are choices. Make a report, request for service, obtain a certificate of character, report lost document, renew your firearm user license, report road traffic accident. I guess these are 6 common things. What's another common thing that they may have missed out? Well, make a report is just...
that first one real broad. So
that real general. Make a
yeah.
report. Okay, so then you have other. All right, so this is a good option here. From the time you arrive at the station office, how long will it take before an officer or member of staff attended to you? Please state the approximate time spent waiting in hours, then minutes.
So, all right. You know it, Walker, you have this form here collecting the real specific data, but the suggestion box, that's just open-ended. You could just write a whole essay.
They must have a piece of paper, man. They must have a piece of paper that has these questions on it. Well, how they came up with this?
It's a suggestion box, not necessarily a feed. In the article, you could go ahead. I'll check the article.
Check the article and see. Like, I know it must be. Were you greeted courteously upon entering? Yes or no? Yes, no. If you were delayed at the station office, did an officer or member of staff explain the reason for the delay? No, they didn't tell me nothing. I was just sitting down there. During the time spent at the station office, were the members of staff you interacted with hospitable? No, they were not. Were you treated with respect by officers on duty? No, I was not. Who were you? You see, with these forms, it's only disgruntled people going to fill this out. Nobody going to have a good experience and then fill out this form because they're like, well, I get exactly what I was supposed to get, which is a good experience. Why do I need to fill out the form? So most of the times they're going to get disgruntled answers. Were you assisted by a plain clothes officer, civilian officer, uniform, or uniform? Were you satisfied? Yes. If no, what led to your dissatisfaction? Good. Look, choices again, right? Good. So that was good forming. Officer was rude. Officer was disrespectful. Officer showed bias. Officer process was too lengthy. Good. Oof, that's plenty to kindly indicate which officers displayed a professional and professional behavior. Please state officer's name and or regimental number. Okay. Type of behavior was unprofessional. Okay, look, they have a nice little rating matrix here. Okay, somebody put effort into it, man.
The thing is too that, as you say, just the data on something as mandatory, so you could just
I could next on this. And okay, this is a record question. Would you like to be contacted by our customer service unit? Yes. And then next is please state your name. Leave a totally anonymous.
This anonymous? Yeah, how? This is totally
just
anonymous.
Let me see if you choose no to be contacted. Let me see if you choose no. Hold on.
Okay.
If I choose no, and I go to next, it finished. Okay, so once you choose yes, then it will go to the next part of the form, which will basically say, you want to be contacted. So, is a 7 out of 10 in terms of just data collection. We ain't talking about data analysis.
Yeah.
All right. The only thing that I fault them for really, really badly is the choice of station and office, and the form is too long. Like it's 20 something. 16 questions, and it's no mandatories. Well, besides your name, besides the time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the suggestion box from the article, it didn't really indicate whether or not it's just an open-ended thing or if they're going to be filling out something like this, if it's a survey style thing. And I probably think it's just an open-ended thing, because you think the police station go and print out all these surveys and have them there ready for people to do them. I know you don't have any hope in these people, right? I know you believe that they ain't gonna think that far, but I mean, they must have some sort of layout of the form to give the basic information and then write your complaint. It would be, I could understand the stupidity of saying as real-time gathering of information and all of that. I understand that, and that's cool, but no, man, no. I gonna take the URL and see if I could find a way you could just check the URL and see if it linked anywhere on the on our site. You know, I can't remember where it was. I see that, but like, okay, let me see if we go to TTPS, the TTPS website, and see if they have this form. You feel you have it? I feel it there somewhere, you know. Yeah, could that person know that find it somewhere? TTPS. Why did you? Okay, TTPS is not given any SEO whatsoever. They try to say HTTPS.
Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, right? Okay. Certificate, reporter, crime reporter, something. Okay. Somewhere, or services, certificate, permit, contact, send us feedback. Customer feedback questionnaire. Customer feedback questionnaire. Boom, look at right there. Yes. Okay. So it is on their website.
Okay. But is this the same thing that maybe does there a while now and these boxes are something different? You know what I mean? There's probably something that was always there. But this idea with the boxes is like a brand new initiative. You know, somebody bright idea. You know, as somebody in the comments was saying, the one how much that person get paid to make them boxes.
To make the boxes?
Yes. A nice little $500,000.
So do you think that if they put a QR code up on the station, that people will scan the QR code and fill out the form on the phone?
How much people know how to use QR codes, like to scan a QR code?
No, you have no hope for these humans, boy. Jeez. Wait, nah. I think there is a little. Okay, I don't want to speak on behalf of the population. I think there is a little bit of QR code awareness, because people have had to use QR code for a few things in the recent past, especially things like, when people doing a little banner and things, they put a QR code with their Instagram profile and they put a QR code with a link to their Facebook and their website and thing. I think there's some sort of QR code knowledge to the point where when people take out their camera, they know that your cameras automatically recognize a QR code now.
So,
right? Hey, speaking of QR code, I give him an eSIM today. I'll tell you about that.
Yeah, me too. I get one too. So on this phone, I get one for like a business number, and I have my physical SIM on this too. Yeah. Digital?
Okay. Nah, I get you mobile. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But I have to scan QR codes for it, yeah.
Yeah.
So your both networks coming up on that phone?
Well, it's digital. Both is digital. But
we'd have like a dominant one?
Yeah, you could set a primary and you could set one as, so I have one set as personal and one set as business, and like for calls and messages, one have like a P, one have a B. So if somebody calling me from the business number, it'll say B at the top, like a little tag, a little banner.
And what about WhatsApp?
Yeah, so WhatsApp, I have my personal WhatsApp and business WhatsApp. So the business WhatsApp using the business number, personal WhatsApp, personal number.
Okay.
So I do all the personal and the business WhatsApp on one phone.
Yeah.
And it's working, yeah.
I understand what you're saying. Okay, I feel like I would do that with my business one. Because I could put the physical SIM in. The physical SIM from the business phone and put it in so that I could... Possibilities are endless. The reason I get the eSIM is because I had to travel. So I was going to plan on buying a physical SIM in the country that I go into. Okay. Pop it in because I need data. But I was kind of concerned. Well, we finished talking about the form, right? Earlier, this just sidetrack here. So I was studying if I put the business SIM in, not the business SIM, the SIM in the country and with a data plan, if that data plan would like take over the whole phone and I'd be able to use more WhatsApp.
On this one, and I suspect on Android too, you could specify which SIM is where your data are going to come from. So you could either say, use data from the primary SIM or your business SIM. So you could kind of specify.
Because I was studying to buy our next eSIM, right? Because they'd have these websites that have eSIMs for traveling that last for like 20 days. So I want to buy that eSIM, get the data from it, but keep my normal number working so I could get my WhatsApp while I'm in the country.
So you could get the data from the foreign eSIM and everything would work. Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, so that's my plan to see how that work out. But that eSIM story.
Now that you say that, I think I want to do that too. Like next how much eSIMs you could have on your phone?
6.
6, yeah. So I'll probably get another eSIM and have that for the data. And I'll do that.
Yeah, and them things cheap, like it was like $20 for like 5 gigs. And
Yeah.
5 gigs of data. If you put on your data saving and you just like use it for WhatsApp only, WhatsApp and using up all of that.
I use it for WhatsApp and like maps. Like if I
maps, right?
drive.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So I just go down, put on maps and WhatsApp and everything else. So just be Wi-Fi. So when you connect to Wi-Fi, you'll get all the other notifications from places that don't matter as much. But the WhatsApp messages and the maps, and there's something else I need to keep on. I can't remember what it is that I need to keep on.
WhatsApp, maps, yeah, Twitter.
No, or Google Play services. I'll put on the Google services.
Okay.
On on Android, Google services basically what maps and thing built on now. So I probably will still get emails but they're not taking up data. It's just notifications. I'll still have to open up.
Yeah, but I mean, I still can't get over that these boxes are supposed to provide real-time and cutting-edge feedback.
You know, there was somebody in the PR department
that's poor PR. But I mean, so like, you know, like we real familiar with technology and you know, it's kind of take it for granted that most people probably know about stuff or at the same level, but it have like with that QR code thing, it have a lot of people that just don't know about it, you know. And that's not just me.
No. I understand.
From, like interacting with people, like, you know.
I just find it's grown. It's grown a little bit. It's grown like a little faster than I expected. Where people who I don't expect to know what QR code is know. But of course there will be a whole lot of people. But all we have to do is say a QR code can lead you to money, and people will start to learn how to use it really, really fast.
Yeah,
real fast. If I tell you, if you scan this QR code, you get $500 free. People will be like, "What? You could do that? Wait now, your phone? No, what to do? Why? Just use your camera." People will start to do TikTok videos and things on how to use QR codes and all kind of drama because when it comes to money, people just learn technology real fast.
Yeah. I mean, you'll be amazed it have a lot of people that can't even like read or write, you know, in the country too. And
that kind of QR code.
Yeah, but we have a long way to go. And hopefully one day we could get there.
Hopefully we inspire people. All right, we have a long way to go with online payments too, because courtpay seem to have a problem. I don't know, boy. I don't know. Let's see what the article about. I ain't watched the video yet, so it'll be a nice surprise to me, and you tell me what you think about it. So we're going to check to see why courtpay give in trouble, which is WePay's child. All right, video time. Let's see how this looking. All right. Courtpay issues, payments taken months to years. Let's listen.
People, single mothers and single fathers waiting for this money. And that is December last year. Right now, school closed. Yeah, books to buy, school uniform to buy, food upon the table. People depending on this money. And I find for our court system, they should do better than that.
Mariam Short is struggling to make ends meet for children. And it's not because their fathers aren't giving money towards their upkeep.
I called courtpay to find out if the money was paid. They said yes. He paid it in 3 grabs of money. All right. How long would it take to get the money? They said it would take within a month to 6 weeks. I wait a month to 6 weeks, nothing. 2 months, nothing. And that became an issue over and over in this 2024. That money was paid December 29th, 2023. When I called up to last week to find out what is going on, I can't get an answer. I can't get a phone number. I can't get a court date. I can't get nothing. Just wait. We know about the issue and wait.
In fact, Ms. Short says 2 payments which were made back in 2022 are also outstanding, with no word as to what became of the money.
It's the 3rd time. And I take it once. It was $1,500 the first time, and it was $900. This time it's a couple of thousands, and I just can't take no again. It's too much.
TV6 News understands that the issue stems from the online courtpay portal, as payments made through the NLCB booths are received in a matter of days. Meantime, another mother is crying out for assistance having reached her wit's end. She too has multiple payments inside, which she's yet to receive.
I don't mean to cry with you. It's just because I am begging for my money, and courtpay is not taking me on. I've filled up 7 emails. And that money that they owed me from 2023 will come in so handy right about now. That my son finished school Thursday, and I can even carry him Pizza Hut to KFC. He wants to go movie down to see the movie Inside Out too. And I can't. I sent a message to his dad telling him that, could you please use the other form of payment? He was like, no. He said it's not safe.
TV6 News reached out to the judiciary for a response. The judiciary says in May of 2024, it did advise the public that for the period October 2023 to January 2024, a backlog of payments exists. It says it is actively working with the software developer WePay and other service providers to ensure that these funds are paid out. CourtPay customers with concerns are asked to contact 866-CPay or send an email to CourtPay Help Desk at ttlawcourts.org. Both women highlighted in this story have been contacted by the judiciary and are receiving assistance. Renessa Cutting, TV6 News.
All right, so that's the first time I watched that video. Here is what I know, that you could go by NLCB outlets and make the payment, and you just get a voucher or some kind of thing, right? And you give the person the voucher number, you send them a screenshot or whatever it is, like a Western Union kind of vibes, right? And then you go and you just get the cash from the same NLCB place, right? Where courtpay comes in, I feel, I don't know what is the issue, but I feel this is a more of a bank account kind of issue thing. Because WePay does pay to your bank account. WePay don't get cash. And how they supposed to go and collect the money? They're supposed to go to the Hall of Justice and be like, well, yeah, I come to collect the cash for it, when WePay is basically trying to do this thing digitally and it'll go straight to your bank account. So if they do have a bank account, if they do have a bank account, then how the money not get into their bank account? Because that's basically WePay in a nutshell. WePay is you send money from one bank, WePay is like the intermediary, collects the money and then pays it out to the bank that is registered. This could just be an underbanked thing. I don't know. Maybe. What do you think?
It's probably not. I don't think it might be that. It might be, as I say, some type of backlog or something somewhere, because I think, they would probably say, yeah, the issues are these people, these women or whatever, don't have bank accounts, you need to sign up for courtpay with a bank account. I think that probably would be a prerequisite for courtpay. You need a bank account to get this money paid or whatever, so I think it might be some type of breakdown in the process somewhere. Don't necessarily have to be WePay's fault. As I said, it could be some other service provider along the way. But WePay being the kind of main player in it, they probably getting some of the attention, but it seems like something they themselves don't really know. They just say it have a backlog between this period and that period.
Let you go on the website and see. Okay, maintenance. About courtpay maintenance. Okay. How does it work? To file any application for court and maintenance, send an email to the family court or district by accessing your account. Once you've registered for courtpay, visit courtpaytt.org and enter your username and password and log into your account. You can then access services previously available to court officers, send payments from anywhere at any time, access payments on your account, and monitor your history of payments online. Making payments can be made by logging into your account via CourtPay, by entering your CourtPay top-up voucher, which I think you just buy from the NLCB place. I think I see that at gas stations and all too. They could buy. If you're using a tablet or smartphone, you can also scan the QR code from the voucher. So basically, they take the cash and they go and get a voucher, and then they put the voucher number inside there. Yeah, because the cash would go through somewhere, right? Visit TT or also for a list of authorized court pay on top of voucher. Receiving payments. Receive payments directly to your personal bank account. If you do not have a personal bank account, you'll be provided with a Visa-enabled card which can be used at ATMs and point-of-sale machines. All right, this piece here is where we had a kind of
So the issue that these ladies are having is that they just won't get any money. Like, yeah, so I'm not sure. I don't think it might be something with the bank. It's just that court pay saying they receive the money, but after that, it has some type of breakdown somewhere in the process. I don't know.
But
is the disbursement of it?
Disbursement of the funds? Okay. Now, I using WePay on my website plenty years now. Years, right? And I have had a problem with them once where it was I put my credit card in and I tried to make a payment and the payment didn't go through, and it had like a whole month the payment wasn't working, and I was like, yo, that's real bad, but like that's a problem. But they did fix it after the month because there was a security plugin on the website. No, I don't know. There was a security plugin on the website once, and the technical people just contact me and ask me if I'm technical enough, and I'll be like, yeah. So they tell me go into the PHP file and change something from 30 to 60 because it was basically timing out after 30 seconds when they needed 60 seconds to time out, right? So I fixed that. Now, in my estimation, like, how WePay could mess this up, like, somewhat, like, the technical aspect of it, it can't be WePay, boy. I mean, I ain't defending them blindly, but just thinking from a technical perspective, they just transferring numbers from one place to another.
Yeah,
the bank had to be somewhere in this as like, why they can't, if it's not going to your personal bank account, they provide it with a card and they just take that card and they go to any ATM. Because that's what the website say, right? They get a Visa-enabled card which can be used at ATMs and point-of-sale machines. So they basically get in a bank account for free, just for that card to hold the money from the pay. It had to be the bank. Like, I find it real hard to believe that you repay numbers just not.
So like, I know, right. I'll give a balance view on it because
listen,
I've heard not so good things from about WePay as well.
All right, let me hear.
And I mean, it if you go to some forums like Trinituna and stuff, you would see like a long list of people with complaints and issues with WePay. You know, so there are some people that have issues with WePay. I mean, I had an issue with WePay a few years ago. You know, so much so that I did a video, kind of highlighting the issue, and like I was having an issue for a month, and like the next day after I do the video, somebody contact me, and like the first time I meet Karen Rose in person, he was like, "Hey, there's the man who always bashing WePay, you know." But so, I mean, that's just to say that I don't know. It could be WePay. It could be something else somewhere along the way, or it could be a mixture of the two. Some breakdown in the process somewhere, you know.
Okay, I still want to know, like, WePay's job is not to have the money. The bank job is to have the money.
Well, part of WePay's, at least how they work with us, part of their remit is dispersing the funds back to your bank account. So if it have a breakdown from not the VTM card part, well, the Visa card part, the part where it gets dispersed from there to the bank account.
So you're saying that the money reaches to them and then they just don't disperse
So like
it?
I had a similar issue, and the issue I had was that Scotia, I was trying to withdraw to a Scotiabank account, and Scotia accounts kind of special in the sense.
Yes, yeah. They
Like,
have 2 extra zeros. I just had to put in.
if you're doing Scotia to Scotia transactions, you need the 2 zeros. If there's any other bank, you don't need the 2 zeros. So
Yes,
that is
correct.
there.
Yeah.
So it could be something like that, some kind of quirk with some of the banks, you know. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, what they need to do is to find out, okay, these two people, try and do some troubleshooting. If it have anything in common, what banks they're using. You know, if it's different banks, then you know it's probably
so then, okay,
issue.
I could
bank,
understand. No, I could understand if this is a 2-week issue. But I'm talking about thing from 2023. Like, for 6 months, you can't fix a problem. I don't think a technical problem does take so long to fix. It had to be some sort of process problem. And WePay is not about the process. Again, I ain't blindly defending them, but their process is the simplest out of all. The hardest process is the actual money coming from one place to get to them, and the money going to the next place to get to them. So, if they holding money and not sending it to the bank, then they will be at fault. But then, if they holding money and not sending it to the bank, why would they not send it to the bank? Unless the bank, you can interface with the bank properly.
Some technical issue with, well, when I say technical, some type of, it's probably something similar with some quirk with different, with the, if it's Scotiabank and the zeros, or if it's some other thing that probably causing it. But I mean, as I said, it's wrong since last year. It shouldn't take so long to try and solve this issue. These women shouldn't have to come on TV literally begging for the money.
I really hope it's not a red tape issue and somebody just dragging the foot to put something in place.
You know, I think it probably is that somebody dragged the foot on this issue and is like, I don't know where somebody dragged
what
the
to
foot
make technology look bad? I ain't creating a conspiracy
not to make
theory,
it look bad. I mean, like, it's somebody's fault and somebody dropped the ball somewhere. That's what I mean. It don't necessarily have to be the technology. It could be something sitting on somebody that's somewhere or get lost somewhere. It could be something like that, or some administrative issue or error. You know.
Okay.
But
all right.
But they ought to do something about it. I don't. As I said, it might necessarily be WePay. It's something along the process. Somebody dropped the ball. You know, if it was a technical issue, that probably would have get resolved already. It's some other thing somewhere. But again, you'll see if it have any follow up on the story to see if it was resolved, or if the release what the resolution or the solution was.
Yeah. This TT Law Court website is trash though. It ridiculously static. But it's built by Converge Creative, which is Florida based. Yeah.
See what you need to do, you just need to register your company in the US and start getting Trinidad contracts.
Yeah, they do all that stuff. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll blame WePay.
No, probably not. Well, that's what the article doing. No, the video kind of alluding it to be WePay, but it's hard to tell, I'm not sure.
Quite funny. Okay. Tesla, let's talk about Tesla now and see how Tesla doing. There's a reason why we need to talk about Tesla. We'll come back after this. Thank you. Welcome back, guys and girls, whoever. Well, the analytics say that 85% of the audience is male. So, hi girls. Hi females. You made it this far. We're proud of you. We have an interview with a woman in tech coming up soon. Just putting it out there. All right, watch this article and tell me what you think, right? Because Tesla is still dominant, but its US market share is eroding as cheaper EVs arrive. It says Tesla is still the top-selling electric vehicle brand in the US, but its dominance is eroding as rivals offer a growing number of affordable models, according to a report by S&P Global Mobility. The data found that Tesla's market share of new registered vehicles stood at 65% through the third quarter, down from 71 last year and 79 in 2020. S&P forecasts that Tesla's EV market share will decline to less than 20% by 2025, with the number of EV models expected to grow from 48 to 159 by then. 20%? Like, you really think Tesla will end up only having 20% of the EV market?
Yeah, but the article is just the US, right? If you look at the
that
whole world, that's real minuscule. For the type of stuff China doing in terms of EV vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tesla, the more or less had the market cornered in the US. But if you look at the wider globe, not so much.
So it's like iOS, it's like Android. I mean, like Android and iOS kind of basically where in the US, Apple will have a higher market share because of their branding and whatnot in the US, but the rest of the world, they're really fighting up with them in a sense.
Yeah,
because I consider them the Google of EVs, but because Google's search engine dominance so high that everybody has to be like, oh my goodness, Google's search engine percentage went down from 75 to 74. Bing may be making a run for it, and it'd be like, these Americans with their sensational articles, it'd just be like, no, Google is going to be the biggest search engine from now till whenever, because it's real hard to crack that market. But the EV market, Tesla was the first to market. Tesla was the first to get affordable ones. Tesla was the first to get the charging stations. Tesla was the first to create a one that could go up to 600 kilometers, I think.
I'm gonna send
on a single charge.
Yeah. In terms of Tesla and I think it's BYD right now. Neck and
BYD
neck.
in China, yeah.
Neck and neck
So,
in terms of
that China, because BYD in China. Basically, when we have to buy EV cars, we're gonna be buying a BYD car because China is right-hand driving.
I think we have some Chinese cars here.
Yeah. So global BEV market share. Tesla is 19.9%, BYD is 17.1%. This is global. No, this is global.
Yeah.
And the whole world, Tesla is only 20% of the whole world. Hyundai have 2.9%, Kia, Volkswagen.
Check the other link I sent it. More up to date.
BMW. Wow, them. I didn't think it'll have certain names called there. I guess. Let me see. Counterpoint research is loading very slowly. Okay, all right. Tesla 16. Oh, it turned to a graph. Okay. The graph,
Tesla. Look at Q1, the last column.
Yeah, down to 20%.
BYD, 15%.
15%.
So a close score. The other article was showing like 65%, but if you look worldwide, you know.
Yeah. Gray Holdings, and then you have others. Yeah, BYD is a brand that most people don't know, but I'm more than likely if I were to buy a electric vehicle, it more than likely is going to be a BYD vehicle because that'll be the cheapest one because China has a market here already and there's just, well, Japan has a market, but the same concept would be, well, how do we sell to the right-hand driving world? BYD, because Tesla ain't going to make no right-hand drive.
Yeah. Well, I think they have some right-hand drive Teslas that they sell in England. That they sell in England. I think the ones we have here is right-hand drive.
Oh yes, Model S arrives in the UK. Right-hand drive arrives in the UK.
Yeah. So we get them from the UK.
Probably. Yeah. Okay, well then, so what you're saying is you think it realistic that by 2025, what did they say in the CNBC article? Boy, they said that by 2025 it will decline to less than 20%.
In the US?
In the US. Yeah, in the US. Because they have other companies like, well, they didn't say. Did they say? No, they didn't call exact names, but there are many other companies. Oh, look, they have Ford, Chevrolet, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, Nissan. All of those are low-end, cheap ones. The Nissan Leaf, the Volkswagen ID4, Kia EV6, Hyundai Ioniq 5, Bolt EV. All of them coming up cheaper. And it'll basically be a race to cheapest EV.
Mm-hmm.
And if Tesla can't keep up with the cheapest EV, people will buy they basically buying the Aqua of EVs.
Why you all Aqua people so?
Is there a cheaper?
Tida.
A Tida cheaper than an Aqua?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. A Tida will be cheaper than an Aqua, but Aqua is hybrid now, so you feel like you get a good quality cheap car.
Yeah. You know much for Aqua battery pack? About 10 to 15,000.
15, yeah.
15, yeah.
I know somebody paid 15 the other day.
Yeah.
They buy it from somebody and the battery was shot because AC blew it cold. Just buy and drive.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Kind of in our world these days. Auto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow. Okay. I don't really think it'll be a problem. I don't know if it will hit Elon Musk ego a little bit now.
Yeah, but I mean, similar to how some people just hold the iPhone in terms of prestige and the whole we call it exclusivity.
Yeah.
I think Tesla would be like that, everybody has
For
all the EVs.
sure. For 100% for sure. Because people will just be like, oh, you have a Model S? That's like having an iPhone SE. Yeah. And they will buy the Model Y or they'll buy the Cybertruck.
Oh, you have a Kia electric car?
Yes.
Electric. I have a Tesla.
Yep. Yeah. But you might have a Tesla Model S, which is the cheapest Tesla I'd have. Yeah. And you'll still be stunting on people who have the iPhone 8. I'll come and be like, oh, you have a Samsung, a S24? Wow, I have an iPhone 10. And you're like, but you do know that my mileage is way better than yours.
Yeah,
you
do know that very first Tesla with us.
You do know that I get software updates still and all them kind of things. Yeah,
you're like, you have a Ford F-150, I have a Cybertruck.
Yeah, correct. I think that is what will come to, because when you talk to young people and you talk to them about electric vehicles and things and whatnot, like when I go to talk to do career talks in school and whatnot, and I ask them about you ever want to have a self-driving car? The first thing will be like, yeah, I want to have a Tesla. And I just be so hard pressed to burst the bubble and tell them, well, Tesla self-driving only just came out, but there's been other self-driving cars for a long time and they're operating for way longer. And I'll be like, someone will be like, what? Tell me one. I was like, Google a thing called Waymo. They're like, Waymo? What kind of stupid name is that? And I just had to be like, okay, no, Tesla has gotten the pop culture now.
Yeah, branding,
and
branding and marketing.
Yeah. Once you get the pop culture, it's real hard to shake you. So even if their market share drops, I think that they will still get an iPhone sort of mentality. That when they get an EV, hey, here's my Nissan Leaf.
Yeah, people like, what? Was that a BYD?
Yeah.
You driving a BYD?
Yeah, you driving a BYD. Yeah, that them Chinese phone on them. When in truth and in fact, the Chinese Android phones might be better than an iPhone. But you get the point. You get the point. That's a good point.
Not necessarily. When it comes to cars, I learned this. Chinese parts kind of inferior to like Japanese and other types of
yeah,
parts. Try to
that's
stay
that's
away
true.
from.
Because of their mass production kind of line, they feel like just
Yeah.
churn things
like-
off of that.
Bring this part and be like, yeah, recreate this and I'll run do it.
Yeah.
Next 10 minutes, well, not 10 minutes, but yeah,
But
they'll bring
yes,
it back and
like
give it.
next 10 days they have a working prototype and they're already working on the mold fit. Yeah, because it's about volume for them. Volume is the key. Make more, low margins. If you have a low margin, just make more.
Yep,
That's
and
key.
yeah, there are the
Keep
people
making
to
more.
do it.
Yeah. Well, good for them. All right. Time for the funny story, guys. If you had to be watching for this, Hopefully, I don't know if this video version will get up on the on Spotify by that time, but yeah, we might start to do the video versions from August because I have to do some planning for that. But nonetheless, if you're watching this, if you're listening to this, go in the description of the podcast and click the link because we're about to show you a real life click farm. Watch this. So I going through my little Instagram, taking my time with whatever I had to do, and I bounce up this real life click farm. And they have a wall with a grid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 by 6, that's 180 phones. All of them linked to a bunch of USB cables and going back to a computer. And you can clearly see on the right hand side that there's some kind of metrics thing that he's looking at, right? Let me see if I could. You see some kind of dashboard with some sort of metrics that are going on. And it's just one set of social media apps popping up on the phone. And the caption that they have here, next time you're arguing with somebody in the comment section, just remember. But watch the movement again. You see how all the screens moving, they're scrolling up. So they're scrolling up and commenting on videos.
Yeah,
Like
a bot farm. You're being run by AI.
no,
So they probably have everything connected. It's quite seeing some code there too. So they probably had the script running in the background. So yeah.
and
where had us real rampant. Well, I don't be
that?
on Instagram not much to know, but Twitter or X, it's real bots. Like somebody will post something and you'll see. Like somebody will post something about Michael Jordan and you'll see about 10 or 20 other people below that's posting other Michael Jordan related videos. And because that one person posted and their post went viral, these other people getting the views as well. And you see like 10 other Michael Jordan posts before you actually see an actual human commenting on the original Michael Jordan post.
why does see sometimes I see thank God I got onto at Johnny55 whatever. He saved my life with this because he showed me how to do something. And I was be like, why you just want to tell people about Johnny?
I get a lot
check
of
out my
that
account.
on, my TikTok videos, real bots does do that. Sometimes I just turn off the comments on particular videos where everybody wherever so often they just comment that.
I don't get no. I get a few bots on TikTok videos a few times, but
bots, like real bots.
they pick you up by probably it could be that you get on their map because you probably do some sort of video that was like, okay, he just do these kind of videos,
what is do it like stuff where I talk about like PayPal and
and
Google
finance
accounts and like a password, like that type of stuff.
That's exactly what I'd say too. Yeah, correct. So they have these scripts and they just game in that. And the worst part is they might start up a post with some sort of argument and then the humans will go and respond to the argument, and then the bot now will respond to your argument with something that's nonsensical, and then you'll be like, what stupid is you talking? That not making any sense. And then they will say something else that don't make sense or something very outlandish, and then you will comment again and be like, and then somebody are going to say, dude, why are you even arguing with this guy? And then they will say something else, and that real sad for the internet though. Yeah.
You know what else too? Apart from bots, sometimes you see people arguing, and when you look at the accounts, it's be like a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old. I see grown men arguing, get mad and vexed. And when you look, it's like, wait now, there's a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old all they arguing with, like big long threads arguing.
And them just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah.
They not really. Wow.
Yeah, I wonder if they have any troll bots. That will get real. You know, it's called that too, engagement farming. Because on Twitter, is get paid based on the engagement and your views and whatever. Well, you have to pay for the blue tick, and then based on whatever views or engagement you get, then you get a check at the end of the month.
For real?
Yeah, so you have to pay to get paid. Yeah.
Hold on. Explain that to me again. Okay, that's
so it have Twitter Blue, right? Twitter Blue is more or less you're paying for your blue tick, right?
Right, yes,
and then they have like similar to probably Instagram, TikTok, the whole creator program thing. But in order to get paid, you need to pay for that blue tick. So you need a monthly subscription. Say $7 a month, right? So people just do that. They have the blue tick, and then just go and create posts and create content and whatever. And based on the amount of views you get or engagement that you get a check at the end of the month. So people does. So the quality at Twitter kind of drop because people just kind of intentionally post things that would get people to engage instead of, like genuine. It's called it engagement farming. So you'll post something real outlandish, you'll post some type of divisive viewpoint or whatever, get real people to comment and keep driving it on. And based on all that engagement and views and whatever on Twitter, you'll get paid.
Okay. I understand. That's a lot of clickbait kind of vibes, yeah.
Yeah. So the quality kind of drop a little bit, but I ain't gonna lie, it's be on Twitter more than any other social media.
Just the other day, I had to set up a phone for somebody, and they was like, "Don't forget to put X on it." And I was like, "Well, this is the first time I've heard somebody refer to Twitter as X."
My screen time if it's really.
And they actually call it X and brand it as X. Don't forget to put my X on. That still sounds weird, but I guess it will become normal after a while.
Yeah.
I also want to see how long it'll take Elon to get that whole X.
I don't think that will ever catch on.
No, not that he want to have like the Chinese app now where you get all your payments and your groceries and your banking and all that linked.
WeChat stuff.
WeChat, yeah, linked it, yeah. So it linked all to one centralized hub that controls everything. But he'll have to get a lot of political ground for that to take place. So it's quite a real politics in that.
Yeah. So my most used. Let me see. Today, my most used social media app is X, followed by WhatsApp, then Facebook, then TikTok, Instagram, not even on the list. I ain't even lying. Instagram. There's something wrong. Yeah, Instagram, not even on my list. Wow. Yeah, so anybody messaging on Instagram? Let me see.
Where did you find that? Usage. Default as battery usage. No, screen time. Okay, I'll check
screen time.
I can tell you that I know for sure that I probably use Instagram more than anything right now. But most of it is WhatsApp for sure.
Nah, Instagram not even on my list.
Battery. Where does what? Battery usage. Okay, yeah. Screen time. WhatsApp 1 hour 31 minutes. Google Meet.
I find Instagram 10 minutes.
Ha. WhatsApp 1 hour 31 minutes. Google Meet. That's because I had a class on my phone 44 minutes. Maps. I went down south today, so that's why maps on.
Wait, you gotta use maps to go south?
And
Shame on you. I gotta use maps to go in Portersville.
let me find the fastest way out of this place because I don't want to try to trust my judgment in rush hour traffic in South. I've never been through rush hour traffic in South. So I don't know where where the
back roads and thing.
Yeah, I don't know the back roads are, and I don't know where the chokeholds are. But I know if I get caught in a chokehold in San Fernando, I could be there for half an hour. So I was like, yeah, bypass. What is the bypass? If I should go on the highway, whatever the case is. Yeah, then Instagram, 35 minutes, and then after that is just random stuff. For less than a minute, that is absolutely.
You know, I talk about Instagram and Samuel Greenwich now send me a message on Instagram.
Yeah, he send reels for all kind of thing.
Yeah. But anyway, you could probably look to wrap up.
Yeah, it's about that time, cause gosh. Anyhow, I'm on vacation, so I could play while and stay up till after 10. Yeah. So today we spoke about police feedback form. There is a Google form that you can use to fill out. The Google form is linked in the show notes. So if you want to go and fill out the form and report your experience with the police, you could go fill out that form and let me know how it goes. If you choose to put your information in, will they contact you? We might do a social experiment, but I don't really want anybody to contact me because they'll be like, this man will kick. So next thing they contact you, and they contact you with attitude. Did you fill out a form online? What you want? Huh? Why you fill out the form for? You feel this is a joker? Oh, yeah? And then you'll be like, why police are like this? Yeah. Court pay moving slow, definitely. We watch a whole video about it, and it could be many things, so we had to speculate a lot, but not too sure. Hopefully we get some insight onto that or something that takes place. And Tesla and EVs may end up becoming like a kind of Apple kind of vibes with the US, where it good in the US, so you kind of flex because you have a Tesla. But there are other companies that make EVs, especially one called BYD, which might be the electric car that you end up buying because you live in Trinidad and you drive a right-hand drive, unless you get a Tesla from the UK. And the funny video, which was kind of funny but not so funny, a real-life click farm. If you watch the clip that we put in the show notes, you'll see what it really looks like when you're arguing with somebody on the internet. That does not exist. Well, they exist in an algorithm. And that's all for today, you wonderful people. So next week we'll have an interview. Week after that we'll have an interview. So as you all know, well, we were talking about this before. So yeah, I'm traveling this week and Akeem traveling too. So we ain't gonna be recording like normally. What we did is we did some videos, some interviews. Yeah, some interviews with some cool people, that will make you feel very happy about the fact that technology exists in Trinidad and Tobago, hopefully. And we'll be back after about 2 weeks to give you all our insights on the technology that we've seen and the places that we've gone to. I might not have much insight, but I might get to fill out an immigration form online though. I might. Yes, and see how it actually works.
Yeah, and you could listen to hear some suspect Euro predictions.
It was just at the point in time, right? It was just at the point in time. Keep listening. I tell you, my name is Mr. Charles, Make It Simple TT. You can find me anywhere on the internet at makeITsimpleTT, and you can send messages if you want to. A lot of people send messages. Not a lot, but about 5 people regularly send messages about the podcast, especially when we make mistakes. I'll be like, oh wait, there's a mistake? Shucks. Anyhow, we done publish it already. But thanks. I appreciate it. I'll check out fit next time. Yeah. So find me anywhere on the internet, and hopefully I'll respond to you, or some video might change your life. And my co-host is
Hakim Dia. You can find me on Redbit at Redbit_tech on most places.
Most places, including LinkedIn. Yeah. I tell you, we're gone. We'll see you all in 2 weeks. Well, you'll hear us. Long story. Yeah. Bye-bye.